Alright, this next song I'm going to teach you is the air music from Charlie Brown, and what that is it plays a lot of times when they're dreaming or thinking or changing scenes or when they're outside or anything like that. The best way to do this is to learn the chords in the left hand, the progression of the chords, before you learn the rhythm of the chords. And that way, once we put it into rhythm, you won't be searching frantically for what notes you're supposed to be playing. You'll just be able to switch from chord to chord. And once we learn the left-hand chords, we'll just go ahead and add in the melody of the air music with the right hand. So for the chords in the left hand, what we're going to do is we're just going to go one by one. And of course, there is a melody or a rhythm for the left-hand chords. But for now, let's just learn what the notes are. So for the first chord, the note is the G, the C, and then the E. So get used to playing that, and the distance between the fingers, kind of lock your hand in place, get used to the distance. And then the next chord is the same G, but we're going to move these two notes down by one each. So it's G, B, and then D sharp. And then after that, we're going to move back to where we just were at with the G, C, and the E. And then we're going to actually move each note down one after that. So F, B, and E flat or D sharp. And then after that, we're going to move everything down to E, G, and D. And then after that, we're going to move just the thumb down. So now we have the E, G, and C. And then after that, we have A, B flat, and D. So it sounds a little off. But we're going to resolve it in the next chord by moving just this one note down. So we have G, B flat, and D. So let's try those chords one more time, just in sequence. Don't worry about rhythm or anything yet. First chord, G, C, E. Then we have G, B, D sharp. Then we have G, C, and E again. Then we have F, B, and E flat. Then we have E, G, and D. Then we squeeze it in and we play E, G, and C. Then we move it up and play A, B flat, and D. And then we just switch it to G, B flat, and D. Alright, so play through that a couple times and get used to actually moving your hand from one chord to the other. And now I'm going to teach you the rhythm of the chords themselves. And once we learn a good rhythm, we're going to go ahead and put the right hand on over it. But the rhythm is, we're going to have 4 of one chord and then 1 of the next. Then 4 of one chord, then 1 of the next. So they're kind of switching between the different progressions. So the first chord we're going to do, it's going to be a short, long, like this. Short, long, like that. And that's how all of our 4 chord rhythm is going to go. So let's start it and we'll go a little bit slower. And then we're going to switch just for 1 chord. And then we're going to go back for 4 of them. Switch just for 1, and then we're going to have 4 of them, and now this next one's a little different. We're only going to have 3, and on our 4th one we're going to switch it. So let's try that one more time. Very good. Go ahead and repeat that a couple times and make sure you know the rhythm pretty well before you try it, adding in the right hand. So let's go ahead and try and learn the melody of the right hand. And it's actually pretty simple. I think we're only using like 3 notes or something ridiculous like that. Our notes are going to be the G, A, and B. Yep, that's it, G, A, and B. So let's try the melody, and it goes like this. It's going to start on G, go up to B, and you're actually going to hold it through the 4-chord progression, so it's going to go like this. And then your right hand's going to keep going, and it's going to go B again, A, B, and you're going to have your chords again, and then it's going to go B, A, B, and you're going to have your chords again, and then it's going to go B, A, all the way down to G. So let's try that one more time without all this chord shenanigans. So we have G, B, B, A, B, B, A, B, B, A, G. Okay, so go over that a couple times and remember to review both hands before you try and put them together. And then just go right into putting them together. Let's see what happens when we try and put them together. Of course, we're going to go very slow. You're going to start off with your G on your right hand, and the chord doesn't come in until you play the B with your right hand. So we go the G with the right hand, and then we're going to come in with our first chord, and we're going to do our sequence of chords. And then we're going to switch that right hand up as we play our B and our A. We're going to switch it back. And as we switch our left hand, we're going to do our right hand again. And switch our left hand. Left hand switches again. And the left hand switches again as we play our G with our right hand. And then on the fourth time, we play that other chord. So let's try it one more time, and I won't say anything so you can hear and see the music. Very good. Go ahead and repeat that a couple times, and we're going to do it once at full speed. Well, at the speed I like to take it. So you can get used to playing it up to speed the correct way. So here we go. Go. Very good. And we only have a couple more sections like that, and then the ending is a very nice little melody. So this is video 1, and be sure to go on to video 2.